Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Just
Bob.
hanging around, Brad, just hanging around. Today we're going to talk about two simple walking exercises to prevent falls for seniors. Also, it's good for people who've had a stroke or if they have been diagnosed with Parkinson's or Parkinson's disease.
Right.
This is all going to help them.
Right, and this is really focused on people who oftentimes may have their feet, we call a scissors gait. If I can show you here where one foot will bump into the other, which obviously puts you in a high risk for falls. You can trip and go forward. So we want to eliminate that scissors gait. Other than that is a toe drop, you know, where you have
a toe drag or foot drop.
Right, where the foot drags, and obviously when that toe drags, especially if there's a, you know, on a sidewalk where there's a curb, it catches that little curb, or over a threshold. Down you go. So we want to make sure that we eliminate that. Sometimes it's due to a lack of, like from a stroke, the muscles not working well. Sometimes it can be from an injury or just a bad gait habit from whatever it may be, maybe recovering from an injury and that they just don't even realize they're doing it.
Right. It may be something they have to pay attention to more.
Sure.
I mean, they're just going to have to realize that it's weak. And by the way, if you are new to our channel,
oh, Bob,
please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, upload every day. And we try to prevent foot drag and hip abduction. Also, if you get a chance, we got a big day going here.
It's coming up.
A big couple of weeks here, yeah. You got to go to Bob and Brad on Facebook because we're giving away a mattress along with Sleep Ovation. We're really not giving it away. They're giving it away.
Sleep Ovation is, and it's a top quality premier mattress.
Yeah, we love it. It's the primo mattress. All right, Brad, what do you want to start off with?
Okay, let's address scissors gait. And really, this is what I like to use, is a 2x4. 8 foot, a longer one works better if you want to get a 10 or a 12 foot one, depending on if you have room. But first of all, we're going to just take a 2x4 and set it down.
Now, you put some tape on there, Brad, to kind of give them some guidance.
Right.
Now, you could put tape on this side, too, couldn't
right.
you?
Yep. And, you know, depending on the person's vision, you know, if they've had a stroke or a traumatic brain injury, vision can be involved. So you want to make sure they can see it. Sometimes some colors are more visible than others for the individual. I don't have it on the edge, but that would be a good idea.
Right.
I'm going to put it on edge because that's 1.5 inches wide. And if you're doing a scissors gait, and it may be a struggle, and the person may be using a walker. So then they can look down and see it, you know, and if they bump into it, they can feel it, you know, assuming they've got that sense.
It's giving them that feedback. And
Right.
of course, if the person's not safe, you're going to want to go ahead and grab onto their belt or put a belt around them and hold on to it so that, you know, safety comes first. Right. Always safety first.
Yeah, I would not recommend anybody that has this, you're not going to practice this by yourself whatsoever. You got to have a partner with you, like Bob says, be safe and have them right there to help you out. When it gets to the point where this becomes easy, then simply put the 2x4 on its side. Now we got a 3.5 inch gap. Sometimes that's a big deal, sometimes it's not, but it's always worth trying. And just make sure that those feet don't touch and we keep that distance away. And you can practice that. And you can also go backwards, because a lot of times going backwards, that you'll get that scissors gait too. So you can practice forwards and backwards, and particularly backwards. That partner is going to be there with the hand right behind the back in case there's a stumble and there's a fall direct going that direction.
So it's nice to get visual feedback and they get tactile feedback. They can feel it. They can feel when they're still in the right place, as opposed to going way over and crossing over. So,
depending on the individual, if they're going to use a cane or they're ready for a cane, you do the exact same thing. You may want to start with 2 canes. You can use a walking stick as well. We've got the Booyah stick here that works really well. And, you know, it's the same thing. You're going to start like this. Again, have your partner right next to you so that things are safe. And typically, again, we can go to the flat like this. But most people don't want to walk around with 2 canes or a stick and a cane. So that's just how you're going to start. And then you'll go to your 1 cane and watch that and make sure things are a good distance. You know, like right there, step backwards, stepped right on there, clearly.
Yep. And that's why you want to have somebody with him and holding on so that he doesn't fall.
There you go.
Sometimes what I like about the Booyah stick, Brad, by the way, Booyah, is that I think sometimes it helps you keep your posture better.
Right.
Look at me, a tall guy like this. I can really push up and really keep my posture while I'm working on my walking, as opposed to kind of leaning over on the cane. I want to throw that in there.
I just had a guy with a total knee replacement. He's using his cane, and his posture, I couldn't get him to straighten up. I gave him the stick, and he went up like this, and he was tall like you, and he liked it.
Yeah.
He was not that old, and I think he felt better walking with a stick than the cane.
As a cane, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit less stigma.
You bet.
So
okay, now let's go to the next
issue, which is dragging your foot.
That foot drag. We're not going to use the 2x4 for that. Take that home. We're going to build a house with that. Okay, now with this, you can use a walker. What I have here is I just got some white trim. I went down to the local hardware store or whatever and picked up some white sticks. I cut them to this length and I put some pink tape on there for vision again. And then you can put them whatever distance you want apart.
So very inexpensive.
Right.
But yet they really do a great job, because if you do screw up, you shouldn't fall very easily. I mean, it's not going to cause you to trip very easily.
You're still going to want to have a partner, a helper with you.
Yes.
Because when you have foot drag and that toe is going down, as a matter of fact, I've got someone right now working with this as well, and it's a long term and it's not real severe, but this would be a really good exercise, and I would like to use these with him as well. Just to get that, if you're unable to get the muscle to do the dorsiflexion, you want to at least make sure you get that foot up to avoid that drag.
Yeah, what I like about it is, I mean, because they may not even know they're cheating. They may not even know they're doing it. They go like, no, that was fine, wasn't it? But if the stick moved, they know they cheated.
Right.
I mean, so if they go like this and they go, no, I didn't cheat.
Right.
I think we can say foul.
Yeah.
You did.
The evidence is there.
The evidence is there,
on the floor. So the distance these are apart will be different. If you're a taller person, they're going to be farther apart. I've got these set up so this is kind of a normal stride length. And, I've got 4 here. You probably want to have 6 or 8 of them so that you can do a longer distance without breaking it up.
And then you can flip around and head back the other way.
And this too, as long as someone's with you and holding your backside, you can go backwards, because in real life we do walk backwards, like backing up into a chair, backing up into a car. We're not this kind of distance, but it's still good for practice as long as you have...
sidestepping.
Yep, there you go.
Without a doubt, because, I mean, exactly right. In life, you're doing things like you got your closet here, and you're grabbing something from your closet and going this way, or going into your bathroom or whatever.
Right.
I mean, at some time in your life, you're going to be going in different directions.
Yep. So then we're going to work that side step. Make sure that foot, it doesn't drag and do that kind of thing. You can do this on carpet. It works out well too. That's a little bit harder than on a hard floor. But, a lot of people live with carpet in their house. So again, a cane, a stick, or, if the person's high level, you could do it without and make sure someone's there to help you out. And obviously, you might be thinking this, well, these are high-level things. They do in athletics, the same thing, but it's a much higher level.
Higher speed, too.
Higher speed, but they're still working basically a high-level gait balance exercises.
So we can do braiding.
Oh, yeah, the grapevine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're getting a little bit more difficult.
Right. Oh, and he's going to do the dance.
That's right.
Wow. So
that shows you again, 6'6" with small feet. I don't have good balance.
Yeah, well, that's all part of it, because there are tall people. You're not the only tall person out there, Bob.
I've noticed that. So.
Well, Bob,
all right.
Is there anything else we want to help people out with?
I want to do the drums.
Oh, Bob. Why, Bob? Can't you wait till the camera turns off?
Thanks for watching.